action figure because it is extremely dusty. And I got this action figure from my dad, who got it from I think like a flea market or something. Good golly, that's dusty. And he got it for really cheap. It was like $15. And I've had it for like, I'd say about 7 years. And this is like one of the first times I've took it off the shelf and messed with it at all, because it's a collector's item. I think I've told you in one of my earlier videos that I'm a big fan of the New Orleans Saints, and I have been for as long as I can remember. I grew up with 5 brothers, 4 of them being devout. Well, actually, 3 of them being devout Saints fans. My brother, Grant, is a Raiders fan, but he used to watch games with us too, so he would always cheer with us. And the Saints have gone through a lot of quarterbacks. I remember when Vic was playing as a quarterback, Michael Vick, and yeah, I didn't like him very much. For years, the New Orleans Saints was like a mediocre NFL team, in which they had been for a lot of their franchise history. Back in the 70s, my dad decided to root for the New Orleans Saints after he saw that they were called the Aints back then, because they had one of the worst winning. I think one year they went into like 0-16, and everybody called them the Aints, and they put paper bags over their heads, and it was horrible. So my dad decided to root for the underdog, he said, because he said he knew that one day the Saints were going to come back and become one of the greatest teams in the NFL. So when this guy came to us in 2005, it was a whole other ball game, literally. He has been nothing but an amazing quarterback. He played for the Purdue Boilermakers in college, and then he played for the San Diego Chargers, and then in 2005, December 31st, 2005, he was hurt, and he tore his ACL, I think it was, his rotator cuff, and I think this is the arm right here, actually, this arm, and he was told that he would have a 25% chance to be able to play football again. So that means there was a 75% chance that he would never play football again because of that injury. So, the Chargers wanted to keep him as a secondary quarterback after he got better, and he decided he didn't want that. He thought he was so much better than a secondary quarterback, and he felt like the Chargers didn't believe in him after he had that injury. So he wanted to find a team that believed in him. So him and his wife Brittany in 2006 took a tour of New Orleans with Sean Payton. And I remember reading in his book that he said the destruction and the devastation after Hurricane Katrina was absolutely, like, so sad and so heartbreaking. And then I forget which other team he also, I think it was the Dolphins, but he had another team wanting him as well. But I think after he saw all that destruction and everything in New Orleans, that's when he decided he wanted to go to New Orleans, because that city desperately needed a hero, and he wanted a city that believed in him as a quarterback. And then in 2009, they played the Colts, Indianapolis Colts. And they won the Super Bowl that year, and that was like one of the best days of my life. That was such a good game. They beat them 31-17. And that was when Peyton Manning was playing with the Colts, so that was actually a really, really hard team to beat. And you know, you had that really cool interception by Tracy Porter in the third quarter, I think it was. I'll never forget that. And then, you know, Drew Brees is so much more than just a quarterback. He's does a lot of things for the community of New Orleans, and everybody loves him, and I love him a lot. And there's a bunch of other teammates on the New Orleans Saints that I love, like Cam Jordan and Mark Ingram, Alvin Kamara, Lattimore, Thomas, number 13 Thomas, number 10 Smith. There's a Henderson somewhere in there that's been with us for a long time. And then number 81, God bless his soul, Will Smith, was killed about 2 years ago, I'd say. That was really sad. But they had a really, really good game last night between the Washington Redskins. And it was such a good game. And Drew Brees hit a record of all-time passing yards in his career. He's the number one quarterback for all-time passing yards. And it was just a special moment for him and his his wife and their 4 kids. It was really cool with his kids, though, because he had 3 boys before he finally had that girl. And it was really sweet. I cried like a baby because he was just so happy. And every time he's talking about his team and where he sees his team going every year during football season, he always uses the word we and they. He never uses the word I ever. He's just an amazing person. And I love him. They beat the Redskins yesterday, 19-43. Like, oh my gosh, that was such a great game. Such a great game. Drew Brees, born January 15th, hold on, he's 39. Hold on. 1979, is it? Yeah, 1979, that's what I thought. 1979. Alright, you guys, thank you for listening to me ramble on about my favorite quarterback. I still hope there's some football fans out there that will enjoy this video. Alright, y'all have a